What's up YouTube? Welcome back to today's video. First off, hope you're all having a great day today. And today we are here at Willamette Speedway for round number 3 of the Interstate Sprint Car Series. This is our third time being here this season. Last time we went 15th to 5th in the A main event and it was right around the bottom. I'm hoping tonight it can work its way into 2 lanes and be some good racing. So far Speed Week has been pretty good. Coos Bay night 1 we finished 9th. It was decent. Track was super narrow and I struggled. Last night though we went 17th to 6th and picked up the Travis Roots Hard Charger Award. So that was pretty cool. We had a really good night. Started out rough, but we came around there at the end. But now it's time to head out on the track for Wheel Pack. Maybe tonight we can get another Hard Charger Award. Seems like lately that's what we've been doing. Starting in the back and then we come forward. Every time I start a little bit closer to the front, I seem like I can never get it done. So let's see if tonight's our night and see if we can get our first career sprint car main event win. Round number 3 of ISCS Week of Speed. Qualifying is over, and here at Lebanon, when you're so close to the racetrack, especially with these dwarf cars, they're so loud. Even out in the trailer, I feel like I'm shouting at the camera. So I came in here, it's a little cooler. We ended up qualifying second quick in our group, considering it was super greasy out there. So we had to run almost not on the wall, obviously, but maybe like 4-5 feet down, maybe somewhere in there, you know, right above the middle. And our car handled really well. So like I said, second quick, the guy who was quick time was absolutely railing. We also came up on some slower traffic there at the end of qualifying, so we just slowed down, made sure we didn't crash anything. Now I'm gonna be in the first sprint car heat race of 4. We have 29 cars on tap tonight at Willamette. I have 8 guys in my heat. I'm gonna start third row inside and I have to go forward. We're in a very similar situation to last night. And that looks like I really can't go backwards at all, otherwise I'll be in the B main event. So the format doesn't benefit guys that qualify good at all. I'd be better off to qualify 5th in my group, start front row outside the heat race, win the heat race, and then I might even be in the redraw, where me, I have to pass 2 cars probably to get in the redraw, so the format just really doesn't make sense to me. I think it should be more of a 4-car invert. But anyway, we're gonna be heading out for the heat race here soon, but I'll be keeping you guys updated and I'll probably get a quick word with you guys before I head out. bit of a better result than we did yesterday. I'm really hoping that got us in the redraw. So I started 5th, fell back to 6th because I psyched myself out. Before the race, I was convinced the top was going to be faster and the outside lane was going to go. They spun their tires. So when I went up there, 7th place passed, who was actually the guy who meant to start 6th. He had to go to the work area. He flew right by me. So down the back straightaway, I'm sitting 6th. He goes to the top. I'm like, I'm going to the bottom. I'm done. The top's not fast. I could just tell by how much I spun the tires and how it was slick up there. And the top was like, I would say, if this is the best way, like, perfect for a whole car to fit on. It was still slimy if you got too low, so I was able to charge back up to 4th. I hope that's enough to get us in the redraw. If not, we're gonna start like maybe 9th, 10th. Maybe if we can get a tie, we can get in that way. Almost had 3rd, was really close, but like I said, it was kind of one lane right around the bottom. He got super tight. I got my nose under him, but I just didn't have the speed to pass. And then the next corner, I got tight because it's super greasy on the bottom. And if you hit your left front, right here in 1 and 2, you're going tight straight for the wall. So that happened to me. After that, I was like, you know, 4th's not bad. It's definitely better than what we had yesterday. We're definitely not in the B, but now it's just, are we gonna be in the redraw or not? If the format helped us out a little bit in qualifying, we got maybe a few bonus points, then we'd have a chance. It's gonna be close though, but I'll be giving you guys updates if we're in the redraw or not when we find out. I've said this before and I will say it again. It is never a good thing when I have to put on 20 tear-offs before the feature going out. I'm waiting for them to let us be able to go out on the racetrack. I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to because we're cutting it so close on curfew tonight. They're gonna have to cut the door cars lap short in the A main event, which is unfortunate for them, obviously. And then we are right after them. So just making sure everything's ready. Got the GoPro batteries all ready to go. Everything's charged up and we're gonna be heading out soon. The B main event is over. We're out here in the skybox, kind of right above the back straightaway. I just watched the B main. It is getting super, super slick out there, especially entering the corner. Down here in 3 and 4, slick on entry, and down here in 1 and 2, it's getting slick. I'm not really sure where to go. I think the bottom's definitely the better lane, but you really got to hit your marks. The top is getting super slick too. That's the thing, is there's not much grip up there. There's more grip on the bottom, but you also have to deal with all this slime. And that's created some problems tonight. So it's super, super slimy. There was actually standing water sitting at the bottom of the corners. And so in our heat races, we were hitting them and sliding up. It actually caused a big fight down here in 3 and 4 earlier. So what happened was the car went in and under someone, caught the grease, hit the guy's left rear, and they went going into the wall, and all of a sudden they got out of their cars and started throwing brawl. It was insane. I just caught the tail end of it, but that's what I heard. So it was pretty crazy. In my opinion, that's just the track fault. They really need to promote it better, or not promote it, but prep it better so we don't have to deal with that. They should get rid of all the grease. That's what's causing some problems. So really just got to keep the car straight, right through the grip in both corners, and we'll see where that puts us. We're going to start 9th in tonight's feature. So it's time to head out for the feature. Just like all the other nights, we got to be patient, got to make it to the end and avoid as many crashes. Tonight has been crazy for the limiteds. They've already had, I would say, maybe 4 flips, you know, just a ton of carnage and lots of big crashes. Seems like a lot of these guys are struggling to adapt to this racetrack, the slickness and how it is. So it's tacky on the bottom, the top doesn't have much grip, there's more grip on the bottom, and then it's slick through the middle. So it might rubber down towards the end. I might have to adjust my wing if that happens, but we're heading out. We start 9th. We got a really good fast lane ahead of us. So if I can follow them, I might be able to pick off a few early and then just get going in the race.
it down.
For a while, went 9th all the way up to 3rd. We were, like I said, we were ripping, and then the right front shock, I think the nut was loose and it fell off, and I just had no right front shock. It was leaning over so bad, shaking the car, and I don't know how it happened. I don't know if it came off. What happened was I went into that, I think 17 laps in, I went on the restart and I opened up my entry just a little bit, and the guy threw it in like an outlaw cart. And it was just a right rear to left front situation, and I don't know if that's when we made a little bit of contact, that's how that happened, or what. But all in all, 9th to 5th, not bad. I don't think that's the hard charger, but not many people were passing tonight. So felt good to get a good finish, and we definitely moved up a little bit in points. So that was good. Like I said, wish it could have been a little bit better. If that shock does not fall off, we were ripping, and like it just got tight and tight and tighter every single lap, and I was falling over, and like I said, the car was shaking too really bad. So that didn't help at all. But now we're gonna load up and on to round number 4 at Banks. But that is going to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. I'm so glad I had a GoPro to the right of me because you could see clear as day when the right front shock fell off. All you see is the nut and the bolt, they fell out, and then all the right front shock just fell right over. I thought that was pretty interesting, and it definitely affected how the car handled. The main thing I noticed is when I was coming off the corners, the front end just was shaking so bad. And even in the footage, if you watch closely on that right front, you can just see it. It's shaking a lot more than it usually does when the shock is connected. So that was pretty cool, and we still came home with the top 5 finish. So we're halfway through Speed Week now. Of course, Speed Week is already done for me, but you guys are watching all the videos. So stay tuned for night number 4 in Banks. It ended up being a pretty good one, our best finish of the week. I'll give you that hint yet. So anyway, I'll see you guys all then. Deuces.